David, I am so excited to talk about this new Poppy Parker W Club exclusive gift set because it's not only something that collectors have been asking for quite a long time, but there's been this crazy resurgence of discussion about it over the last couple of months. So with that, let us talk about your inspiration for the fantastic Peace and Harmony Poppy Parker W Club gift set.
Yeah, well, really, the inspiration comes from wanting to revisit the 2018 IFDC collection, where I know a lot of people love that collection, the boho inspired collection, and this is really an extension of that collection. And in my mind, that's what I was planning on doing with her. So.
Which is so awesome. So whether you have some of the collection and you want to add on to it, or if you didn't get a chance to get it because it was super limited, this is the opportunity for you to take part in peace and harmony and love and all of that goodness. And we have so many mix and match styles. So I want to go to the first slide after this intro so we can kind of start to just dissect this look. And this is kind of the different denim looks, if you will. So adorable and so many ways to play. So tell us about this.
Yeah, we have like the printed patchwork top, and of course the wide flare jeans with the fringe at the bottom, of course. And you can always pair that with your printed piece t-shirt. And then of course you have to have a little coordinating denim jacket on top. So you get all these little moments and mixing and matching that I think is a lot of fun.
It is. It's so great. And obviously, everybody loves a jean, and you cannot have too many of those. I love the fact that Poppy's getting this denim jacket and then the different shirts and the different ways that you can mix and match. So much goodness and so perfect, the period, and perfectly adorable for her.
Yeah, and we don't do jeans that often for Poppy. We don't get an opportunity to really. So whenever we do have those moments, it's great to take advantage of that. And these are a really fun pair that are like really diverse. And even if you want to make her more modern or whatever, it works for that too.
It's so great. All right, let's go to the next slide because then, you kind of take these elements and you have this really fun, I don't know what do you call this? Like a color block or a patchwork skirt?
Yeah,
Like,
it's actually all pieced together. So those are individual pieces of like faux suede that are pieced together to create the little patchwork mini skirt, which is amazing. The factory pulled that off. I was not really confident that it was going to look as good as I had hoped, but it actually is great. So,
it's
and of
great.
course, and that skirt with the denim jacket and the t-shirt, such a cute combo.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Again, so many different pieces. So you're going to be able to layer this all together. You're going to be able to wear this without the jacket. And then, of course, there are so many vibrant colors in the skirt that, other pieces from Poppy's wardrobe can come in and play with. And then, of course, we have to talk about, she's got some fun accessories that we'll talk about later. This great, fringe purse, the fantastic boots, and of course, her, as we say in the Midwest, the pop bottle for her wonderful commercial that she's starting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, all little finishing touches that just make this whole entire collection sing, so to speak. So,
Yeah, I mean, and this would be, by the way, fantastic as a club set as is, but you did not stop there. We're going to go to the next look. And to kind of bring it all together, we now have this wonderful patchwork outfit, which I believe is reading a little bit darker, not as faded as it is actually in person. But tell us a little bit about this.
yeah, so you have to have the peasant look. I mean, we're like sort of early 70s, late 60s, and I've never really done a peasant look on her like to this extent, and you can't get much more of this era than this ensemble. And I really wanted sort of a faded, almost like flower sack
Yeah.
kind of inspired print. And so it's maybe just a slightly bit more vibrant in these photos than it is in true life, but it's still pretty close to representing what you're actually going to get. And it's got this wonderful little dotted, it's almost like a dotted Swiss fabric that's been custom printed on top. So it has this wonderful textural feeling to it. And it actually feels really nice to the touch when you have it in hand.
Yeah, she is so special. And then I want to call out the shawl too, because that is just such a wonderful period touch, which looks fantastic with the more peasanty look. But again, I could see it with the jeans and I could see it with the patchwork skirt. And I think you have so many different options here for us.
Yeah, there's lots of different options with this wonderful custom knit shawl that we had made for the ensemble, and it's such a nice touch, and it's so era specific that it had to be done. And so why not just add it to the set and create like a really really special moment with all these pieces.
So cute. All right, I want to go to the next slide, and I want to talk here in the next slide about this face up, which is absolutely incredible. And again, works so well as this extension of the IFDC collection from what is it now, 7-8 years ago that you were referencing.
Yeah, time goes by so quickly. Really wants sort of a natural look for her, of course, for this particular look. And also a throwback to that screening that I used during that collection in 2018 for IFTC. So this is sort of pulling that moment to the present time and giving you like a little softer, more modern brow with it. So she's more natural. She's not as clean and specific and vintagey looking, and it's such a pretty look. And of course, with her two-toned hair, she's sort of like as a dark golden blonde and a brown mix. So it's a very natural kind of sun-kissed moment. And she's in Hungarian skin tone too, which also gives her that little bit of a tan.
Yeah, I love it. And I love the fact too that if you go back to the original collection and you're trying to fit her in, that she's a different coloration, but like fits in nicely. So it gives you the diversity there. But if you wanted to just have this collection and you don't have any of the other dolls, it's something fun and different and beautiful. And of course, I love the fact that she's got this little knotted braided headband around that's so part of the period, and you can see a little bit of the piece necklace there and these great hoop earrings. So these kind of very fun and thoughtful touches that just really round out this set.
Yeah, we did like in that original collection, we did a lot of bronze metal jewelry, and it sort of I carried it over to this collection as well, so it all kind of coordinates together.
So fun. She's so beautiful, so fun. I want to hit the next slide so we can kind of get the lay of the land here and see all of the things that you get in a gift set. And we've talked through these fabulous outfit pieces, but again, you can see here, you've got the different legs, you've got the wedge sandals, you've got sunglasses, you've got the hands, the piece hands that everybody loves, some posters, the pop bottle. Like there is just so much here. I just love how thoughtful this whole set is as a way to sort of honor this very special year for the W Club.
Yeah, and it's also just like, just let's just have fun with it and give you every little moment that you have for this sort of like early 70s hippie poppy. Let's give you 3 different outfits and 2 pairs of legs and 3 pairs of hands and Coke bottles and, soda bottles and Pepsi, all sorts of stuff you could have for this lineup, but it's a lot of fun, and hope people will enjoy it.
I think we refer to it as Popsy here. I think that's
there you go.
But it is I believe Harmony Cola that she's starring in this ad, and then having all of these different fun moments. And that's you hit the nail on the head. It's what I love about this is just fun and joy and beauty and something a bit different, beautiful colors. It's just a wonderful set. Like I am overjoyed. I hope that the collectors, I hope you guys are overjoyed, especially all of you who have been saying this is where you want to see Poppy go.
Yeah, I hope everyone, man, I've been hearing feedback. I've been listening to people, even at the most recent event we just had here in Orlando, and people were saying, "Oh, we'd like to have a boho set. We like to have a boho set." And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, we'll see." So I'm excited that we're able to present this to everybody for now. So
yes, me too. All right. Well, now we have to watch her spin, so we get a chance to see how this kind of looks. And here you can see, I think, a little bit more of that fading of the color, and just how beautiful Poppy looks in this incarnation. She's so stunning. And I just love all of these details. Even on the shawl, the fact that you've got the fringe as well as the knit and the little kind of ruffle element on the bottom of that skirt. This outfit, I mean, come on, that skirt turned out so great, David.
Yeah, it's really good. I have to say, I was so impressed when it came in. I was like, I cannot believe this is the first sample, and it's just right from the start. So it's so cute.
It is so cute. And look at those fantastic boots, which are just such a great fit with the mini skirt and that wonderful fringed bag. And then, of course, you could do a wedge if you want, or you can do the boots, or you can do whatever it is that you need. And she's just absolutely fantastic. You know what I'm going to ask you for now? I'm going to ask myself to go away. Can we see the gorgeous Miss Poppy in peace and harmony in person?
Of course. Let me get this little. So we can get her up to the screen. We block me out of it. So.
Oh, she is so incredible.
But she's a lot of fun. So.
She's so great. And I just love for the fact that, like, if you're thinking boho in your head, you could be thinking peasant look. You could be thinking bell-bottom jean. You could be thinking a lot of different things. And now you're getting all of them.
Yeah, you're getting all of it in one set. So you can't beat that. So if you're not crazy about one, you can always mix and match and create something new. So.
And it was so smart, too, because, you could have done that as a dress, but you did it as a two-piece. So you have the opportunity to wear the top with the jeans and, again, have all of this play value.
Yeah, it just makes it so much more fun, and it gives you so many more possibilities for play.
So cute. Do you have any of the other outfits around you that you can just hold up for us in person, because they're so cute? Sure. Let's see the fringe on those jeans.
So the little flared jeans.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, little frayed jeans, little back pockets.
Oh, pockets. We love pockets.
Yeah, the little custom printed piece, little flower t-shirt. So it's very so cute. And then the denim jacket, which is actually a different fabric than the jeans, which has like a little striation, make it a little more vintage looking.
Cute. So,
got a little extra detail. And of course, we cannot forget the wonderful little piece together skirt, which is
so cute.
So cute.
Love those colors. I love all the colors in this. This is so fun.
I love the sort of bright earth tones.
Yeah.
It's like so 70s and so kind of perfect for this set. And we'll show you a little bit of a little purse magic. There we go, the little fringe detail. So it's very cute. And high heel boot with a little extra strap with a little buckle detail. And this is the other little sway little.
Oh, the little wedge.
The little wedge heel for the articulated foot. So you have for your high heel foot, you have the boot, and for the articulated ankle, you have the little wedge heel. So
great.
Lots of fun.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm like speechless. It's just so fantastic. And I feel like as you're pulling things up, it like just it never stops. There's just so much here. Such a fabulous W Club offering, such a great way to, have our second and final Poppy Club doll for our special year. Are there any kind of final words you want to say about it?
Just like, I want to thank everyone again for the wonderful support for the last 16 years of working on this doll, which is, we mentioned that on stage, but not everyone got to hear that. So let me thank everyone for your love and support, not just of me, but of course of the doll and our company. So it's been amazing, and lots of fun stuff in store for next year. So stay tuned. It's really a lot of fun stuff. So
yes, such a great way to transition from boho. And then up next, we have the London look. And I think people are going to be blown away by what you have in store. So I hope everybody is as excited as we are about this new offering. And as this video is in your email, read the email for all the details. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Kara.